Oregon Living. I'm your host, Sabrina Reese, and today I'm here with Ed Collins, the owner of Simply Strong. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Thanks so much for having me. Now, can you tell me about your program?
Sure. Our program, in fact, our mission is to help our clients become younger, stronger, and healthier in just 15 minutes of exercise once a week.
15 minutes, stronger, younger, and healthier?
That's correct. Most people, they come to us and they say, how can 15 minutes be of any value? You know, I've heard you got to work out for hours 3 times a week and this and that and the other thing. The new science in exercise is showing that it's not the quantity of exercise that you do, it's the quality. So what we're doing essentially is we're focusing on muscle. We want to change your muscle. In fact, we want to grow your muscle. And we stimulate your body to grow muscle. And we do that in just 15-minute segments. So in 15-minute segments, you stimulate your body to change, to grow, and every other system and organ in your body will track along with the new muscle.
15 minutes, and this is once a week or twice a week?
Well, initially, to be honest, we encourage people to come twice a week to learn how to do the system properly. But as they become experienced, as they get good at this and such, they just need to do this about once a week, and that's all.
This sounds revolutionary for the fitness industry. Can you kind of walk me through the book and the science behind this?
Right. Our whole program is based on the book Body by Science. It was written by a Dr. Doug McGuff about 6-7 years ago. And in the book, he essentially goes through all the different literature that's out there. And again, the quality of the exercise is more important than the quantity. So instead of spending a lot of time in the gym or outside walking or that sort of thing, the focus is on stimulating the muscle to grow. And once you learn how to do that properly, it doesn't take a lot of time to do that. It does take a lot of effort. So we like to say that our program is very simple once you learn how to do it, but it's not easy. It requires effort. But anybody can do it at any age, in any physical condition.
So you mentioned this program is safe for all ages and also helps with youth. Can you please explain?
Sure. As I mentioned, is that as we age, as we get older, we are losing muscle mass as much as 1.5% every year. So after we reach about age 60 or so, we've lost about 30% of our strength and our muscle mass. And the consequences to that is that our metabolism slows down. We're prone to chronic diseases. We could have cognitive problems, a lot of different issues going on. And it accelerates the older we get. And so what we want to do is we want to essentially reverse that whole process of losing that muscle tissue. So essentially you can look at our program as the goal is we want to start regrowing muscle.
So how do I get started if I am very interested myself? So what's the next step?
Very simple. We have you fill out a little intake form. So we find out about you, any prior injuries or situations that we should know about. And then essentially we explain the science behind our program. And basically we tell people that in our body, muscle is the most important organ that we have. Everything sort of tracks along with the muscle. So if your muscles are growing and strong and healthy, chances are really good that you're going to be strong and healthy as well. So when we're born and we're growing and such, we grow muscle naturally until we reach maturity, usually in the mid-20s or so. And at that point, it's just sort of a slow downhill process of losing more and more muscle as we get older. And it seems to accelerate the older we get. So when we turn about 50 or 60, all of a sudden we can't do things that we used to do. We don't have the same energy. Maybe we're dealing with chronic illnesses, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, arthritis issues, and that sort of thing. And so what we do is we focus on the one thing that's going to change all that, essentially reverse all that, which is your muscles. So what we do is we teach you how to stimulate your muscles in a very high-intensity fashion, but yet you're moving very slowly. So at the same time, the exercise is very, very productive. It is very, very safe. And most importantly, it's very time efficient. That's why I say when you get good at this, 15 minutes once a week is all you need.
Thank you so much, Ed, for sharing your program with us.
Well, thank you, Sabrina, for coming and letting me share the program with all the community out here in Western Oregon.
Thank you, and thank you all for watching Western Oregon Living. Stay tuned to see what else Western Oregon has to offer you.